Hello, everyone. Welcome back to EcoFX. Right. So hope you had an amazing month in the month of August. Happy New Month, guys. Yeah. So happy New Month. Hope August was amazing. Well, for me, August was pretty good. Had a lot of good experience in the market in the month of August, and I'm pretty sure September will be mind blowing. I repeat, it's going to be mind blowing. So you want to sit back and actually, enjoy all the back-to-back weekly analysis that are packed for this month. We'll be releasing some amazing videos for educational purpose this month. Videos on fundamentals, videos on some analysis. Just basically just that we keep growing and we keep learning, because that's how you are able to be successful, especially in this space. So let's go straight into what we have for today. Oh, hold on. All right, before we go into today's work, if you get to subscribe, come on, guys. I don't know, it's I say this back to back over and over again. Come on, ASAP, guys. Come on, as soon as possible. Click on the subscribe button. Come on, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, share with your friends, those people that usually say, please help me send quick 2K or quick anything. Just send them to let them also make money for themselves. All right. So also put down in comments, what you love us to add to our weekly analysis and what you want to see more in the channel. All right. So I hope you subscribed yet. All right. Do you need more time? You don't have more time, but I'm going to give you about 3 seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. It's just that red button there. Yeah. All right. So let's go straight into the video, guys. All right. So last week was pretty amazing. All right, because we had some kind of pullback in the dollar. In the US. No, the US dollar has been very very weak due to issues concerning inflation and cutting interest rates in the month of September this month and things like that. So that's been the dollar has been very very weak, and we have been seeing Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, all making trading or strengthening against the dollar. All right, but last week there was kind of a pullback, and we saw some little strength in the dollar, which made Euro USD, GBP USD, and USD card, all of those instruments to actually reverse. All right, so is the reversal going to continue this week? We're going to find out very soon. All right, so before we go into the today's technicals, or sorry, fundamentals, one of the major movers of last week was actually the GDP data that came out on Thursday from the US zone. You actually see came out quite positive. Even the core PC data didn't really give so much volatility to the market, but GDP, yeah, we saw a little bit of volatility on the GDP. All right, so but for this week, guys, for this week, we're gonna be having today. This week is actually NFP weeks. Who's excited? If you're excited, let me hear your voice. Woo! All right, so this week is actually NFP week on Friday, non-farm payroll. If you don't know what non-farm payroll is, all right, you can just easily go to forexfactory.com, click on this folder button, and you get more details about non-farm payroll. It's actually data that has been released every first Friday of the month from the USD zone to actually give us an idea of the employment change and unemployment in the economy. All right, so you can just read through and you get more info. Right, so from Monday, there are a lot of red folder news, guys. A lot of red folder news. So for Monday, we're having bank holiday in the US zone. US zone is actually having Labor Day, so they may or may not be so much volatility in the market. Also from the Canadian zone, there's going to be a bank holiday also. So on Tuesday, we start seeing volatility coming to the market. So we have CPI from the Swiss franc zone and manufacturing PMI from the US zone. Then on Wednesday, we have GDP, and we have Canadian, the rate statement on Tuesday. Quite exciting. And there's job opening. So we can see volatility coming into Tuesday, Wednesday, a lot of money to be made, guys. A lot of money. So on Thursday, we're having a speech from the Australian Dollar Bank. All right, then ADP non-farm employment change by 115. We have unemployment claims and ISM services PMI. So man, there are lots of red folder news. So on Friday we have unemployment change from the card and also NFP by 1:30 p.m. West African time. Hope you're prepared. fund your accounts, get ready. Let's make some good money from the market this week. All right, so going into the technicals quickly. I'm sorry about that. So going into technicals quickly. So first thing first, we look at the US index, right? You will always be looking at US index. I remember what we said last week. The last time we met, we are looking at the dollar index coming all the way back down to this zone, which it effortlessly did. Did you make money from it? If you didn't, come on, I don't know why you're leaving a lot of money on the table. All right, so we looked at the dollar coming back into the zone, which it did, and it reversed from there. So easily this week, guys, I actually just expect there are two things I expect. Is that price come all the way back here or reverse back down. Nothing more than that. But as NFP, there's going to be a lot of volatility. So, but we're going to see the market coming into this level or coming all the way back down. So let's get down to a lower time frame to get to have an idea of what we're saying. So we can see the market now possibly changing direction in respect to the trend, or well, on the lower time frame, but on the higher time frame the trend is still very much to the upside, to the downside rather. But we could actually possibly see a reversal from here, but we're not completely sure. So for me to look for selling opportunity, all I want to see is I want to see a possible, because you can see price market has been trading above this particular trend line. I'm not really a trend line fan, but it could actually be a good form of guidance, all right, for what to do. All right, so if price should break below this trend line, then possibly you can look for sales back into the zone, and if not, you could just wait for a retracement into somewhere around these levels quickly. Not, the market is not going to really be so complicated this week. I'm pretty sure about that. So it's not really going to be really straightforward. So you just want to be patient for your key levels. You can see how market reacted to this point three good times and broke above it around here, four times even. Right, broke around it here. So this is a very, very good zone. And with confidence of your trend line, price coming into this level, you could actually see some good buying opportunities to the upside. All right. So like I said, if price respects this level, we could see the dollar coming back to the 102.00 levels again. All right. So something like this, a retest, then a push to the upside. As easy as that. So nothing too much. Oh, but if the market breaks below the trend line, then we may want to wait for a retracement and a sell-off from this same zone. All right, so it's pretty is that you buy from the zone if you see any bullish candle around here to this level, or if the price breaks below, come back to retest. You see any bearish candle close around here, you can sell back to the downside. So let's look at Euro USD quickly. Almost the same thing, almost the same idea. So from the daily perspective, you can see the Euro USD. Like I usually say, if you carry the dollar index or the DXY, carry DXY, turn it upside down, you're going to have Euro USD. You can see the chart are almost pretty the same thing. Let me show you. You can see almost pretty the same thing. Almost pretty. So let's look at Euro USD. So Euro USD quickly, it actually a beautiful rejection from this zone over here. From around the zone here. Yeah. Because you can pretty see how market respected here, expected it again, came around, sold all the way back down. So going into the daily time frame with this sell coming through, where's the next level that price could possibly reverse from? All right, I'm gonna have this one here. Yeah, that's the next possible level price may want to come back into. You can see how we reacted it around it here, reacted here, didn't fail to close above it, sold, broke above it, even retested it, and traded all the way back up. So it could actually come back again to retest it. All right. So it's almost pretty the same thing like the dollar index, like I was telling you guys. All right. So this is, you can actually pick out this trend line also. So if the market should come, all right, let's pick out our levels. Where are we looking to sell from? We have this level here. We have this one here also. We have this one here. Right, I'll prefer to go with this. So for the dollar index on the 1 hour time frame, let's look at the 1 hour time frame. So what I would ideally just expect or anticipate is, let's adjust this a little bit. What I would expect or anticipate is a breakout. I would prefer, really prefer that the market breaks out first of all, breaks out a little bit, then a possible retest to somewhere around our trend line levels, then we can sell all the way back down. Yeah, so this is what I'll be expecting for the Euro USD. A breakout, retest, continuation. No, it's pretty easy, not no over complicating matters. Or if this level holds and price breaks above the trend line, then you can wait for a retest. Use this same zone to buy back to the upside. All right, nothing more than that. That is all we have for Euro. So we actually had one of our viewers requesting that we analyze GBP USD, which I'm gonna do for today. So on GBP USD, almost the same thing. You know, the dollar retracing to the upside. We see GBP USD coming down, and GBP USD is actually selling off from a very important zone on the weekly time frame. You can see how market respected this place, pushed up, broke back, respected it or retested it, sold all the way back down, and from that level is actually selling off. So there's nothing much to look at from the daily perspective, but if this sell is going to continue, it should actually continue to this supply zone or this resistance over here that the market broke above and hasn't retested yet. So you should possibly sell to retest it and possibly a possible reversal or a complete sell to the downside. But we are more interested in this particular sales into this level, right? That's what I'm more interested in for this particular week, or yeah, for this particular week, or the first 2 3 days of this week. So almost pretty the same thing. You can actually get a good trend line from here, seeing that the market is trading below the trend line. All right, so what you could easily do is just to wait for a retracement into somewhere around the zones here. Yeah, a retracement into somewhere around here. Let's pick this one here. All right, yeah, this is looking pretty good. All right, so somewhere around the zones, you can just wait for your sales, for your retracement, and sell off from here. Your stop loss somewhere above the trend line, your take profit point here. No, nothing more than that. All right, nothing more than that. So this is actually some quick, it's like 120 pips. That's a lot of money, guys. A lot of money that you don't want to leave on the table. All right. So, but I'm not really looking at some possible buys because yet, right? So I'm more of looking at that sell pressure to come in around the zone and we sell all the way to the downside. All right. So let's look at oil. All right, let's look at oil. So oil had a massive sell on Friday. All right, so usually on Friday, oil is always volatile. All right, so there was a massive sell on Friday, but throughout Friday, there was some pretty bearish momentum on oil. So we had the key levels we're looking out for to possibly, you know, let's mark our level. So we have this level down here. We also have this one here. This levels down here. All right, so we could just possibly have, or yeah, okay, let's pick levels to the upside too. Yeah, this looks good. All right, so these are the levels we will ideally be looking out for. So but there was a mid level that the market reacted to somewhere around here. Exactly. Yes. So there was this level here. You can see this zone, how market has always respected. So that's what it is retraced to do, and is actually pulling back to the downside. So the market just opened, right, and there's a massive sell. So there are two things I'll be looking out for. All right, this is quite tricky because price is already close to this zone. All right, so if I want to be patient for price to come here, and if there's a bullish reversal candlestick, then I can take my buys. Let's look at it from the 1 hour perspective. Like I said, I won't want you to just sell to this point because of the distance is kind of very small. So you may just want to wait for price to come completely down here. And if you see any bullish candle close, remember, if you see a bullish candle close, you can buy all the way back to the upside. Yeah, back all the way to the upside. Or if there's a candle close below, you just want like a candle close, then a possible retest to the side and a sell off to the downside. Yeah. All right, that's that for the oil WTI. Nothing too much, nothing too complex. So I'm going to be introducing another instrument. We'll not look at US 100, but rather look at um DE30. That's German indices, or the German indices. So German indices has been very, very, very strong. You can see how it has been pulling up for days and possibly going to create a new all-time high. All right, so I'm actually looking at more buys than sells, because you don't want to be buying this, you don't want to sorry, you don't want to be selling this particular instrument at this time. Why? Price may be at resistance. Yeah, cool, fine. But let me show you something on the weekly time frame. You can see what happened around this point. It just broke right through it. In fact, it always, anytime it gets to a new high, breaks, even if it's going to retrace, it's going to break it first. And that is what has been, that's what is possibly, I'm about 80% sure that's what's going to happen. You break out to the upside. So now, for you to take advantage of this move, what I want you to do is, don't wait too much. Once you see price break above, or break above this zone, you can immediately take your buys. Yeah, take your buy, your stop loss below this level, and just trail your stop loss to the upside. I'm actually not looking for any sales at all. All right, you can see how the market has been pulling up massively. And if I should bring a possible moving average, we see how price has been trading above it for a long period of time, for a long period of time. So you want to be buying this instrument, not selling this particular instrument. So a breakout below, take your buys and trade your stop loss to the upside. All right, so that'll be all for now, guys. And I didn't really spend so much, because most of our analysis is actually dependent on the NFP data. So I don't want us to hold our trade for long before the NFP data. So if you're trading and you're getting close to the NFP data and you just want to sit back tight and trade post NFP, or if you have the funds, if you have good funds in your account, yeah, you can actually trade the news and see how you can make some good money from there. All right, so if you stay to the end of this video with us and you're still yet to click on the subscribe button, support the channel. That's one of the best way you can support the channel. You're not paying for this. Remember, you get this on a platter of gold. All right, so the least you can do is to subscribe to the channel to support the channel. Like this particular video, let me know that you're enjoying the video. Click on the um the notification bell, right, so you get notified anytime we post a new video. Share with your friends, your enemy, loved ones, fellow traders, and also lastly, put down in the comments so that if there are any instrument you want us to add to our analysis, you can let us know in the comment section, so we look at it also during our weekly analysis. All right, have a profitable week, guys. Make sure you trade well, trade safe, make some good money for yourself, and have a pretty profitable week ahead. Happy new month once again. Bye for now.